Scott Jansen here. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to start your hypnotherapy business correctly. Now, these rules apply whether it's hypnosis, hypnotherapy, advanced hypnosis, NLP, coaching. It doesn't matter what you do as far as how you deliver your service. These rules still apply. So let's dive straight in, answer the question of how to start your hypnotherapy business correctly. Now, we all know as therapists, there is a lot of information out there, and unfortunately, there's a lot of misinformation about how to start your business correctly. What I want to go through first is let's look at the most common things your mentors and gurus will tell you to do, and then I'll give you my version, which is obviously going to help you more to make more money as a therapist. So the common rules are get more certified, and you end up becoming over-certified. So what I mean by this, you hear a lot of people talk about in order to get clients, in order to have a very successful business, these mentors and gurus will tell you that you need to have advanced in this, advanced in that, you need to have clinical in this, you need to have all of these extra certifications to get paid clients. And by the second slide, I'm going to talk to you about why you do not need to follow this trend. And guys, all you have to do for this first slide is go look at people who are following these things. Go look at your colleagues and people that you know that are certified and see if they're following these things right here. And if they are and they're not successful, it's going to prove this point. Number two, they also tell you to get business cards, flyers, and websites. Ask yourself this, guys, when's the last time you took a business card? What do you do with the flyers that get put in your letterbox? You put them in the bin. So again, websites being another big thing as well. And I talked about why you don't need that right at the start. Number three, this is a big one, funnels and paid ads. You're essentially going to start paying for advertising to get your first round of clients. Next, and this is a big one, and this, I just cringe when I hear this, free sessions for testimonials. You got to be very, very careful, guys, about doing this, because you are essentially saying to people that I can work with this type of problem and I solved this problem with my version of hypnosis, however I was trained. But more than likely, you're giving it away for free. So the testimonial becomes a fake and false testimonial. When it comes to paid clients, if you're getting testimonials with paid clients, absolutely you want to use those as part of your marketing, but just be a little bit careful when you do this, because essentially if real clients find out about this stuff, you're essentially saying that I helped someone for free, who that person you're helping for free is probably a colleague or someone you got certified with. They've given you a false or fake testimonial because they're just going along with it. They want you to succeed. They may be a friend of yours. When it comes to paid clients, very, very different, guys. So just be careful with that when it comes to your marketing. Big one is speak at events. Next one is write a book and a PDF. After that is grow an email list with free giveaways, free audios, low price sessions for everyone or anyone. Realistically, you're saying that if you need to overcome this problem with hypnosis, I can help you at a very low cost, like $100 or whatever people are charging. Charge per the hour. This is the big one mentors and gurus tell you to do. Charge per hour, like $100 an hour. All you have to do, guys, look at the maths, look at the economics, which I'll talk about in the next slide. If you want to earn 10 grand a month as a therapist, which is very, very achievable, we have thousands of students doing this right now, every single month, 10 grand plus. We even have students up to 40s and 50 and 60 grand per month. We're going to follow the things I'm going to show you guys next. But what I'm talking about here is if you want to earn $10,000 per month at $100 per client, do the maths of how many clients a month you would need to see, and then work out where you're going to get those clients from. The math doesn't work out, guys. You have to look at the numbers. So these are the big ones, guys. Get more certified, business cards, flyers, website, funnel, paid ads, free sessions, speak at events, write a book or a PDF, email list, growing your email list, free audios, low price sessions for everyone, charge per the hour, $100 per hour. Now, if you're doing these things right now, please now go look at your bank account and tell me how well you're doing, okay? This is about earning money as a therapist. You are not a business if you're not earning money. That's the dynamic of having a business, to work for yourself, to be an entrepreneur, to run your own business, do what you want as far as have your own lifestyle. You have to be earning money to do this. If you're not getting success with these steps right here, which are the most common, you need to change them. If you're just starting right at the start and you haven't followed these things, thumbs up, because it means you're going to miss all the mistakes that most people make. And again, they're the top ones, guys. So where is the right place to start? Okay, here's what we teach in a 100K coaching program, and that's not a pitch to say to buy that program, not at all. Here's the rundown of what you need to be doing in order to be successful, and you'll see it's vastly different than what I showed you before. To start, forget about all the other stuff, the business cards, the flyers, the websites, all of that stuff, speaking on stage. Don't do any of that stuff right now. In most cases, you'll never need to do any of that stuff full stop. You have to start with niche interviews. You got to find out what does the market want, what they want from you, not what you want for them, okay? Hypnosis is not your niche. Clinical hypnotherapy is not your niche. You got to start thinking of stop smoking, weight loss, anxiety, fears, money blocks, whatever the things you need to go do proper research to this. Don't just follow the trends of what every other successful person is doing. Do the research, find out what your clients want, not what you want for them. Again, like I said, the way you do hypnosis or the type of therapy you use is not your niche. Your story is not your niche. Your experience is not your niche. What you're certified in is not your niche. Who your mentor is not your niche. These are all things that have nothing to do with success in business, guys. Number two, once you've done the niche interviews, you find out a very successful niche. You need to look at your price package. We call this MOS, which is minimum optimum service. And I'll make a point of this now. Minimum optimum service is important, guys, because the more time you spend with a client, the less money you're going to make. If I charge $1,000 and spend 1 hour with a client, completely solve the problem, that's $1,000 an hour. If I sell them a 6-pack or a 10-pack or a 12-pack, 15-pack, 20-pack, whatever it is, and still charge $1,000 or even $2,000, I now have to break those increments down into how much per hour, how much time, how much effort I have to put into this, how long it's going to take for the end result, end up paying myself even less than $100 an hour in some cases. So you want to start charging per MOS, okay? MOS is minimum optimum service. How quickly can you get the result solved? Clients do not pay for time, sessions, an hour. What's the only thing they pay for? Results. Clients are time poor. They're lazy. They don't want to put the effort in. So it's better for your economics to charge a good price. To get to that 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month, you have to work out the maths and economics for this, but also work with a client in the quickest fashion possible. Every time you have to see that client again, the more time you spend, the less money you're going to make and the less time you have to grow the business, which is all the social media and the marketing that you need to do. So you've got to look at price, package, MOS, your service and end result. What are those things? Clearly define those things so you know what you're selling to your clients. Then number three, you want to set up all the systems. There are 68 business systems, guys. 68 total in a successful hypnotherapy NLP coaching business. This includes social media setup, your calendar, getting ready for sales calls, looking at the economics, how much I want to be earning per month, how many clients do I need at what price, work out all the maths in this, guys. And again, a lot of these stuff I've talked about at singular video, guys. Just go through our YouTube channel. There's 1,700 videos. We talk a lot about this, but again, in a 100K coaching program, I show you how to do all this stuff step by step. 68 systems. There's not one, there's not 5, there's not 10. There are 68 to be successful. Then once you've got all those things collected, you've essentially set up the business. The first 3 steps are setting up the business. Now you're ready to take it to market and start to make money. Then you have to look at your posting schedule, your daily CGA. CGA stands for client getting activities. Believe it or not, guys, once you define your niche and you know when you're going to market, what you're going to be selling, you want to be creating social media. We recommend 6 to 7 posts per day across all social media, guys. Not the ones you like, every one you can get your hand on. And you want to repeat this for 7 days a week for a minimum of 60 days. What you're doing now is testing the niche. What most people do, which is still a good thing, they get a niche, they do niche research, which is great. They know their price, they know their package, they know all the systems set up. Then they post like once a week or every other day, and they take the weekends off. They go have coffee with friends. No. If you really want to get ahead in this industry, because there is so much competition, you need to just absolutely smash your social media. Okay, you need to be doing this every single day to test your niche. Until you test your niche and you start making money, which is the real true acid test of any niche, you have to put more effort in. The more effort, the more inputs, the more things you do, the more times you press that button, the more money you're going to make over time. I see a lot of new entrepreneurs, especially a lot of new hypnotherapists, who go into this and say, I'm just going to take my time with this. I'm going to allow the universe to send me clients. I'm not going to put too much effort in, because the more effort I put in, the less I'm going to get in return. All of these ridiculous ideas that these people come up with, at the end of the day, our most successful students outwork the students that are broke and poor and can't make money. Simple as that. It's just inputs and outputs, guys. Then, like I said, post on all social media 6 times per day, every 2 to 3 hours, guys. And a lot of this stuff you can do from your phone. And your goal is to book as many strategy calls as you can. It's not drive people to your website and have people book a session with you from your website, because number one, the price will scare them because it has to be really, really high, $1,500 and above. Plus you're getting any old Tom, Dick and Harry that could be a really bad client and doesn't suit what you can help them with. And all these other red flags start to show up as well. You want to book strategy calls. Every new client you work with should be doing a strategy call. And believe it or not, guys, there's some advanced ideas here. And we teach this in our advanced courses as well, especially our advanced hypnosis courses, that you can do a lot of the therapy on the strategy call. Not use hypnosis to sell. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you should be doing a lot of the therapy on the strategy call. So by the time a client comes in, you only need half an hour with them, and that breaks down the MOS, minimum optimum service. Okay. From there, you want to start taking on full paid clients, $1,500 and above for the least amount of times, not $1,500 a package of 6 or a pack of 10. You want to get this stuff down to the least amount of time. 1 session, 1.5, maybe 2 hours total, 3 hours total, maybe at the start. And then you want to start to what we call trim the fat. The less time with clients, the more time you have to do number 4, which is post on social media and have a good schedule to follow. $1,500 above. Doesn't matter if you just got certified yesterday, guys. Do not start with low price sessions, because trust me, you'll get stuck there. Within a couple of months, you're going to have to get a full-time job, or worst off, you believe you can't get clients because of your mindset, or you need to be more certified, or your mentor brings out a new course that says you can have a 6-figure business if you clear your money blocks, and you go do that and you end up in the same place. My big point here is, guys, and I say this a lot, watch what your mentors do, not what they say. The stuff I talked about before, the flyers, the business cards, speaking on stage, the books and all that, your mentors are not doing this stuff. If they are, they're usually getting paid for it. They have all of these things I'm talking about now, but generally they won't teach you this. They'll tell you one thing while they do another. Your mentors have niching, have pricing, have systems, have posting schedules. That's why you see them all over social media. And they can afford to speak on stage and write the books and give away the free stuff because they're making a truckload of money. But to get there, you need to start with these basics, guys. Number 7, then once all this stuff is done, you're getting paid clients, you might be making a couple of $1,000s a week, then look at your website. We have students right now doing more than 20, 30 grand a month who still don't have a website. Why? Because unless you're paying for Google ads or you're paying for ads in general, a website is fine, okay? But you got to ask yourself, where do your clients spend the most amount of time? Are they on Google looking for websites, or are they on social media? Use social media as your website. Your social media and all the social media you have, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Dailymotion, YouTube, podcasting, all of those sorts of things, which are general social media stuff, these become your websites, not your website in general, okay? So if you do want to make a website, it's only when your niche is confirmed and you have paid clients. I see people build a website for 6 months in the anxiety niche without even testing if people need more anxiety therapists out there, which I'm here to tell you they do not, because it's a very oversaturated market. It's a very red ocean. Stay away from anxiety, guys. That's my point here. They build the website, they go into the market, spend 6 months building this elaborate website, funnels and all that sort of stuff. Then they just wait and nothing happens. Or they get clients in who are not in the anxiety niche, and they have to go change the website again and change their URL and business number, business name, do all of those stuff later, guys. Website only comes once your niche is confirmed and you have paid clients. Then you want to look at number 8, guys, asymmetry tracking. Asymmetry is a fancy name to say least amount of effort, least amount of button pushing for the most amount of money. What you want to do every 30 days, guys, we teach our students this. I do this for my company as well. I look at it every 30 days at the end of the month. I look at where did the majority of my money come from? Where did the majority of my new clients come from? And then the next month, I focus more on that, start letting go of things that weren't making me any money. And these could be full social media platforms. And then you go from there, okay? An example of this is LinkedIn is a social media platform that therapists should try out and should stick to. For us, we did. And we had it for over a year and I really got no clients from it. So asymmetry tells me that I may as well drop it. Our asymmetry platforms, just in case you want to know, guys, are YouTube. That's why you see me offer on YouTube. Udemy for our short courses. And believe it or not, Facebook. Instagram, we don't get a lot. We still do it because it brings in a little bit of attention, a little bit of revenue. TikTok, sort of. Podcasting, sort of. But over time, guys, these are the things I'm going to drop. And I'll probably drop them very, very soon. And I'll put full effort into the asymmetry platforms, which are bringing me the most amount of my revenue. That's why I don't speak on stage. That's why I don't write books anymore. I don't do PDFs. I don't give away free stuff anymore. Why? Because we tested it. It did nothing for our business. So why would we keep doing it? But unfortunately, hypnotherapists get caught in this thing because it's like my mentor says I have to do this, or I get caught in the zombie following zombie. Every other therapist doing, I may do it, I may as well do it as well, instead of tracking and find out what works for your business and your niche, guys. Number 9, like I said, ignore a lot of the trends, guys. If a new social media platform shows itself on social media and everyone follows it, example, this is like podcasting. Podcasting came out, everybody does it right now. Now it's become extremely red ocean. But every new therapist that gets certified thinks they have to do the podcasting, jumps into it, and it becomes just a massive red ocean of everyone fighting for the same clients. And the worst thing of all, they do the trends, they follow the shiny objects instead of sticking to the workhorses like YouTube and Facebook, the things that are proven over time to be very useful for hypnotherapy businesses, but they miss those things and they go more trends and follow what everybody else is doing. Number 10, last one, more certified only if your niche needs it. So once you confirm your niche, if you think that, or you find that I've got to have this certification because it will help me be a better stop smoking therapist, do it. Don't do it at the behest of just doing it because everybody else says you should, or because your mentor says you need it. That's absolute bullshit. Do not listen to them when they say that. If you want to speed up your sessions MOS, you may have to learn another version of hypnosis. That's where our ACH program comes into this. And I'll leave the links below, guys. We have our live course coming up very, very soon. But all in all, you should only have another certification if it helps you in your niche. There's no point learning more hypnosis, more techniques, and more scripts as most people are taught if it doesn't help your specific niche. So I recommend get paid clients, confirm your niche, do all the things you need to do to start making money and revenue for your company, then work out, okay, I'm struggling a bit here with my clients. I'd love to speed it up. I'd love an easy way to do things. Look, this certification of this course has come out. This focuses on helping people, helping therapists become stop smoking therapists. I should go do that because it's going to benefit my clients, my income, and the speed of my sessions. It's not because everybody else is doing, I should do it as well. Okay, guys? So you notice here, if you look, remember the first slide, none of those first slides aside from the website is here because these are the things that matter. If you're worrying about flyers, websites, free stuff, free sessions for testimonials, all those stuff, you're going to be stuck in the same place as every hypnotherapist. And if you don't believe me, I guarantee there's more broke therapists following the first slide I gave you than the ones following this. And that's where the industry is going, unfortunately, okay? If you want to make money, you got to do stuff that's drastically different. And like I said, your mentors and gurus, whether they tell you or not, are doing these things right here. But they're also the ones telling you to do the business cards and the flyers. Watch what your mentors do, not what they say. An example of this, I'm on YouTube talking to you guys right now. That's why I say do it in your posting schedule. Do YouTube. Have a new YouTube video every single day for 60 days straight to confirm your niche. Essentially, everything I do for my company, guys, I teach my students to do for theirs. It would be stupid of me to say, you don't have to use paid ads and funnels if I was using them. I don't use them. That's why I don't teach them and why I say you don't have to have them. Be very, very careful what you're following, guys. Don't just listen to what your mentors say. Look at what they're doing. If they're doing sales calls, so do you. If they have a niche, so do you. If they have systems in their business, you need to as well. If they're taking full price clients straight away or full price people to their courses, so do you straight away. Okay, I hope you can hear my point here. So it doesn't matter, guys, whether you're just certified now, you've been certified for years and you're struggling, this is the place to start. And here's my little pitch, guys. If you want to learn how to do this properly, I've done all the thinking for you. I'll give you all the steps, just freaking follow it. Look at the links below, guys, for the 100K coaching program. If you want to learn how to speed up therapy and get away from the scripts, the techniques, the packs of 6, the sessions, multiple sessions of audios, reading scripts, all of that sort of stuff, come to our advanced conversation hypnosis training. There's a link below for that as well. Our next live training is coming up in a couple of months, and that'll help you drastically speed up your sessions. We show you how to increase your prices to get to that $1,500 mark and everything in between to be successful. You can't follow what all broke therapists are doing, guys, and expect something different. That's really the definition of crazy. Okay, guys, hopefully that helped. See you in the next video. Bye for now.